Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WDW Radio Live. I am Lou Mangello, and this is the WDW Newscast for Wednesday, August 27th, 2014. I am still here to help you have the best possible Disney vacation possible and bring you a little bit of Disney magic wherever you are with this live video broadcast every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, as well as the podcast, which you can find on iTunes. And over at WDWRadio.com, you can also check out our blog, newsletters, videos, photo galleries, the free app for your iPhone or Android device, a great community over in the forums, and lots more. Also, be sure and check out our live events, including Meets of the Month in Walt Disney World and other events around the country. Again, you can find everything over at WDWRadio.com. But tonight's show calls for a different type of introduction because we're not going to do any news tonight. We're going to do something a little bit different and talk about one of those special events that is coming up very, very soon. I teased a little bit last week. I want to give you all the details this week. So let me set the stage for you first. The time is Friday, October 3rd, 2014, on a day and night very much unlike we have just witnessed. The story is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction, and I invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because this episode, you are the star. And this elevator and this event is going to take you directly to a day and night celebrating classic Hollywood and the legendary Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. So imagine, if you will, a day full of events, culminating with a very special after-hours celebration on the balcony of the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Again, I talked to you a little bit about that last week. The signature event is going to take place, sort of the Twilight at the Tower event, is going to take place from 8 p.m. to midnight. We'll get to that a little bit, but I want to tell you a little bit more about what we have planned for a full day's events, if you wish to participate, over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So one thing that I wanted to offer as part of the day's events is a Hollywood Sunset and Tower tour. I'll be giving a couple of tours early in the day. So Hollywood, 1939, amid the glitz and glamour of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, I'm going to take you on a walking tour of Hollywood and Sunset Boulevards at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're going to explore their history, both real and imagineered, the details, stories, and secrets to help enhance your enjoyment and appreciation of the park. Then we'll end at the Hollywood Tower Hotel, take a very detailed look at the attraction, what it almost was, some fun facts and trivia. I'll be giving 2 tours in the morning, each limited to only 6 people per tour. Tours are going to last about 90 minutes. Again, there'll be an early morning tour and then a later morning tour. And again, those will be limited to 6 people, and I'll have ticket information for all these events coming up at the end of the show. After that, from 1:30 to 3 p.m., we're going to have a Studios Quest. And this quest is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction as we present the Hollywood and Sunset Quest, a very friendly but competitive competition/scavenger hunt through Disney's Hollywood Studios. Here, teams can consist of 1 to 4 people, and you'll embark into a journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Again, the quest will last about an hour and a half. Teams can be 1 to 4 people. We'll have some prizes, and hopefully you guys will definitely have some fun along the way. We'll then have the Meet of the Month from 3 o'clock to 4:30 over at the ABC Commissary. And if time permits, maybe we'll try and do a group ride over at the Great Movie Ride. And as always, the Meets of the Month are open to everybody. Bring the entire family, and of course, they are free. And then the signature event is going to be Twilight at the Tower, where there's time enough at last. Join me and a very, very small group of guests as we go back in time and check in to be the very first and only ever guests at the Hollywood Tower Hotel after the park closes. We're going to travel to another dimension where hors d'oeuvres and desserts are served up on the balcony of the hotel, and I promise you, there will be some very fun surprises as well. Now, a couple of details about these events. Again, the tours in the morning, they are limited to only 6 people. Otherwise, they get very impersonal and very unwieldy. Again, times and locations will be revealed after you guys purchase your tickets for the morning tours. The studio's quest, again, open to everybody, families, individuals, teams of 1 to 4. And then the cost is the cost is the same for one ticket, whether you're one person or 4 people. And then the Twilight at the Tower event that takes place later on that night. Again, tickets for that event are $179 per person. They are very, very limited, not because I'm trying to exclude people, but because of the location. It is a very, very, very small location in a very unique spot over at the Hollywood Tower Hotel. And again, I'd like to share with you a lot more in terms of what else is going to take place that night after the park closes. Couple of notes: you do not have to ride the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror to participate in that or any of the events, but you do know that you do need to have admission to Disney's Hollywood Studios to take part in any of these things, and it is not included with the price of any of the events listed. Also, if you are going to take part in our Twilight at the Tower event, again, it does end probably around midnight, and Disney bus service will not be running at that time. So you either need to arrange for your own transportation back to the resort or walk to Disney's Boardwalk for some taxi service. Again, you can find all the details, which have been recently updated, as in like 5 seconds ago, over on the WDWRadio.com website at WDWRadio.com/tower. That's where you can find everything. Tickets, by the way, will go on sale tomorrow. They go on sale tomorrow, which is Thursday, August 28th at 1300. See, to get the 13 in there. At 1300 hours, which is 1 p.m. Eastern. They are first come, first serve. Again, the tours and the Twilight at the Tower events are very, very limited because of what they are. So let me give you ticket prices for all the different events. If I can speak. Tickets for the tours are $59 per person. The Quest is $27 per team. And Twilight at the Tower, again, is $179 per person. And again, that event, the only one, is ages 16 and up. So it is not an event for children, again, especially because of what we're going to be doing and how late the event is at night. Again, you can visit the WDW Radio page over at WDWRadio.com/tower. I want to say quick thanks to Mouse Fan Travel for sponsoring these events and making them possible. And obviously, if you are coming in for this event, or if you are coming in as part of the Tower of Terror run, which is taking place the next day, you can also go and visit mousefantravel.com. They can help you get to reserve a room at any of the Disney hotels other than the Tower of Terror. If you guys have any questions, I'll try and answer them while we're live here in the box, or I'll stay on a little bit longer afterwards. Any questions that I can answer for anybody that may have them while you're watching? Let me scroll back a little bit here. Tower of Terror, favorite ride in the park. Again, you don't need to ride the attraction in order to participate in this. Fireball, there'll be no Fireball served at the event. There'll be no alcohol actually served at the event. What is included at the end of the night event? So we're all going to have ample. Look, you know me. There's always going to be food involved. Lots of very cool foods and hors d'oeuvres and desserts, beverages as well, non-alcoholic. I can tell you will have an opportunity to ride the attraction, and there's more coming that I'm not allowed to give up. How many tickets for the main event? Again, they are, yes, you will be able to ride if you want to. There are less than 30 tickets available. Again, it is a very small event. And when you see where we are, we're not in the courtyard on the floor. We are upstairs in the balcony area. So there will be no live streaming of the event because it'll take away from some of the cool things that we're going to be do there. Let's see. Shots of... Yeah, so there's no alcohol at the event, too. I'm trying to catch up. I know we're a little bit delayed. I'm assuming Lou will be in black tie, tails, and spats for this event. Possibly. Food is not going to be served on the elevators. You'll have all the details. Again, if you go to the Eventbrite page or wdwradio.com/tower, you will, again, find more details there. You can also email me, Lou at WDWRadio.com, if you guys have any questions. Jennifer Kaufman said, you told me not to stress. I'm pretty stressed. It's going to sell out in minutes. Again, 1300 tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. They go on sale. And again, like I said, it is first come, first serve. And I like the fact to a certain degree, and I don't like excluding anybody, but the fact that it's a small event makes it very special. It has never been done before up there. We're going to get a chance to do things that people have not had the opportunity as well, and I like the intimate setting a lot more. Linda and Frank also very, very stressed. Is the event all Twilight Zone themed? The nighttime event is very Twilight Zone themed, but you never know what other surprises may be in store. Yes, pictures can be taken. A small event is going to be, as Princess Cayenne, a small event is going to be very cool and very personal. Linda, if she doesn't get in, she will cry. I am hoping that you will be at your computer at exactly, and I will be here in case you guys run into any kind of problems. I will be here as I flip the switch and make it live. Melissa from Florida, you can buy tickets again by visiting wdwradio.com/tower. That is where it is. There's also an Eventbrite page that's going up as well. I will, of course, put out links and tweets tomorrow and later on tonight, giving more information, but everything that you need, you should be able to find it. The Tower page should be updated. Stan Solo, will you be serving man? It's a cookbook, and I'm happy that some of you guys are getting that. So I put lots of little. I hope that you caught all the sort of goofy Twilight Zone things that I put on the on the Tower page. So Zeus, we could not make the event on Saturday because that is the night of the Tower of Terror 10-miler. We obviously want to accommodate the people who are running, and obviously we could not get that venue on that date because it is going to be closed for the Tower of Terror for the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror 10-miler. So any limit to the number of tickets so that the eBay junk doesn't become reality. You know, if you have a party of 10 that wants to come and you can get in and get 10 tickets, you are certainly welcome to do so. I know you offered to help. I will help you over the finish. An awesome event. How can you possibly top it next year? It's already plans are already in the work. Don't worry, Lynn and Frank. You can go to sleep tonight. And again, you got time tomorrow. And yes, you know, I saw some people saying that the it is a small event, and it is because of the thing. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to end the recorded broadcast for now. I'm going to put this up on YouTube and in iTunes. But hang on, everybody who's live watching in the box. I'll stay and answer more questions for you. Again, stay tuned to wdwradio.com/tower and visit the events page over at wdwradio.com to find out about more events, including Meets of the Month in Walt Disney World, as well as other events around the country. And listen, if you can't make it to the Twilight at the Tower event or don't want to do any of the tours, please come to the Meet of the Month, participate in the scavenger hunt. We'll have fun at the studios all day long. Again, thanks again to Mouse Fan Travel for sponsoring the evening's events. Thanks to all of you for tuning in tonight. Please make sure and tune in every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern right here at WDW Radio Live, except next week. Next week, I'm not going to be here. Got a special event I need to cover. Maybe I'll be able to do some live broadcasting from there, but we will not have a regular show next week. But please come back again the week after, every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here at WDW Radio Live. I am Lou Mangello. Thanks so very much for watching. I hope to see you on October 3rd at our Twilight at the Tower events. See ya.